Hey guys, I haven't been on here for a little bit because we've had a lot going on and a lot not going on, but today we have the excavator out here and he's going to be digging up around the well house, and I'm so excited about that, you guys. I can't wait to share what we're going to be doing with the well house. Watch. So while our contractor is out there excavating around the well and getting that done, I am in here starting some seeds. So I'm gonna start some lettuce, some peppers and jalapenos. I recycle these from last year. I bought some potted plants. I just kept them, and then I used some painter's tape to write on. They're real easy to rip and take off, so I use those. But yep, I'm gonna start some seeds and get that going. I wanted to show you guys, these are actually potato slips, I guess is what they're called. I'm not sure, but I had a bag of potatoes in my pantry, and they had these growing on them, and they were actually really white, almost like a pink color. And I decided to take them off the potatoes, throw the potatoes in the chicken run, and put them in soil to see, you know, what would happen. Well, I did these Wednesday. Look at that. Already roots. So, isn't that awesome? Let's see this one here. And I noticed that they were becoming more green. Look at that. Beautiful. But yeah, they were white. Now they're green. So I'll put these in a raised bed and hopefully grow some potatoes this year. So I'm out here in my new garden area. You can see the excavator behind me doing the work for the well. This weekend my husband was out here with me looking at the size of the garden, and he thought that it wasn't big enough. So the whole concept of us, the whole reason why we're doing the garden and the fruit trees and everything is basically, of course, to be self-sustaining, to grow enough food for our family, fruits for our family, and also possibly in the future have a market garden that we could make an income off of farmers market. And he thought that the amount of space that I had open without the beds and everything, and it also, you know, it's hard to kind of see how big everything is because part of the garden is being covered by this chicken area and this chicken run. So it can be a little hard to imagine the space that we have to grow you know, the crops that we would want to put in rows. And then of course I have planned to have perennials. I have plans on doing a mixture of things. I'm not set on any which way of growing. So he thought that, you know, it would be good for us to extend the garden out towards that way and up towards the corner of the coop out there, and even kind of sort of around the area of the new chicken run. So that's what we're gonna do. Luckily they're not gonna be doing auger work today. We'll probably end up doing that tomorrow, which will give me enough time to come out here and mark the new fence post area, the extension, and that'll kind of be a market garden area, so to speak. So, and we did work on one of these beds yesterday. It came out kind of a little funky because we had to cut it to the size of another box. I'll show you that right now. So this is the box. We stacked two on top of each other, but the one on top was way bigger than the one on the bottom, so we had to cut, and we didn't really we just kind of winged it. I mean, that's kind of how we're doing it with these boxes because they're just, you know, they're cheaply put together. They're not perfect by any means, so we just kind of pieced it together. There might be some spots that I could probably go back and fix, like this here. I have enough wood to pop this one out and measure it out and put a new piece in there. But like I said, these pieces are real the way that they put them together is real flimsy. So we just kind of do a little fix into them, make them just a tad bit more sturdier, as you can see. Put some bracing on it and everything. But that's kind of what we did this weekend, and he's gonna have to help me move these pallets. I could probably move them by myself one at a time, so I'll do that too. And then I finished wrapping my trees. There's a mess out here. I finished wrapping my trees because I left them exposed and I didn't want to take the chance on a rabbit coming in here and nibbling on my little trees here. So I just put some tomato cages and wrapped them around, and it looks like some of these are going to be coming out of dormancy here soon. My only one of my little plum trees that I got off of eBay. Oh, it looks like this one is going to be leafing out too. But fingers crossed for these trees. We haven't had a lot of wind, so it looks like we're going gonna be all right, but we're still not in the clear when it comes to wind. So hopefully they will be all right. There are 19 eggs in here. 19 or 20. 5 of them I got from our chicken run chicken coop. And then the rest I got from the temporary enclosure there that we made for the chickens. I had to crawl in there on my hands and feet with chickens flying all over me. But I couldn't let these eggs go to waste. Okay guys, he just left. He finished the work on the well with the excavator. So I'm coming over here to show you guys what he did and kind of explain what we're planning on doing. All right. There's a big old mess out here. This is our well. The electric components are up here on the top. And it's a submersible pump. So there's a big long pipe that goes down and the pump is on the bottom. And there's the old PVC line that goes to the well house and then goes to the pressure tank in the well house. And you can see that PVC there, we had to dig down there and fix that pipe because it broke. And we just have a lot of problems with water freezing on the old trench, which is under this big pile that goes like that. The line just was not deep enough in the ground to not freeze. So the gentleman that was working out here, he went ahead and dug 4 feet deep for our new water line. And he dug out the electricity and the old pipe, which will just cut off and obviously connect a new line. But in this is 5 and 7 inches, 5 feet and 7 inches, but it actually seems a lot deeper. It actually seems about 6 feet deep. I'm not sure, but we're gonna be putting a metal culvert pipe that's gonna have a lid to it, and that is going to be basically the well house. The well house is going to be underground. We'll, dig out some more with the shovel and make it a circle. But we're going to be putting some gravel on the bottom there. The tank, the electricity, everything is going to be in here. We're going to have some solar batteries, a battery power bank, and some solar panels hooked up to this so that the well is running solely off of solar power. So we don't have to have it actually hooked up to the electricity, but we will also have an option to hook it to the main grid and then have the option to keep it off the grid. So that is the plan for our new well system. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be shoveling all this back in when we're done doing the water and all that. But, whatever. This is going to stay open, obviously. But, yeah. So I just wanted to show you guys what we got going on. This is what we've been waiting for. We need to get this fixed because just headaches with this water, this well line, because there used to be another house there used to be a manufactured house there, and so there's pipes going over there, and there's just pipes going everywhere, and every time they'd bust because they're PVC, we would have to dig it up 4 feet down or 3 feet down, however deep it was, and then cap it and hope that next year it wasn't going to bust somewhere else because we didn't have an excavator to, you know, excavate it all up and, you know, fix whatever needs to be fixed or cap it from the start. But it's really just been a pain for the past 4 years that we've been out here, or 3.5 years that we've been out here. So but yeah, I'm excited. So anyway, stick with us. He's gonna be coming back to do some auger work, and that's gonna be in about a week. So I have time to mark off the extension to the extension of my garden. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good evening. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys stick along with us while we continue to do work on our property and go on the road, go on the journey to be self-sufficient. We'll see you guys later. Bye.